everyone, it's Jax Girl, and I just wanted to show you a project share that I have been doing. They are those little mini albums made out of the 12 by 12 papers. And so this is my first one, so it wasn't very good, and I did a lot of extra stuff in it that I probably won't be doing much of anymore, like adding lots of tags. I've decided that I'm only going to add one journaling tag. These here are some of the scraps that I just had off to the side, like punched out scraps. These were just scraps. Journaling tag, and here's another one, journaling tag, and then I put a stamped sentiment there. I think it's like, it says, wishing you a day filled with good things. And on this one, I added an extra little pocket, so you could either put a picture in here, a journaling tag, and then you still have your space for pictures. And then here's another journaling tag. And on the back, I put a tag so that way hopefully someone can write. But then I started thinking, you know what, not everybody is a scrapbooker, and so having all those journaling tags just might be a little overwhelming. I started watching Beth's Scrapbook Room, and I started getting some challenge ideas from her on, you know, possibly what I could be making, because I thought, okay, which one can I make next? So my next one was from 2 years ago. Beth was having a challenge of making a greeting card using the color yellow. So this one here I have done in yellow, and then pulled out some stamps and stamped it up. And did some pencil coloring here. This one is kind of plain, you know, but I didn't want to just do too much. Again, that same stamp. And then the journaling tag. And I'm using ribbons and such that I have in my stash because I'm a scrapbooker and I hoard. I mean, I collect things. So but anyways, yeah, my husband would say that I'm a hoarder, and I just keep correcting him and saying, no, honey, I'm a collector. So her next challenge was Rosies Place, and people were sending in stuff for the women that live at the shelter or go to the shelter to get food and supplies and such. So my theme color was pink, like Rosie, and then also, of course, roses. Using up some of my scraps, I used up some hearts, and followed it with another heart stamp so I can have the heart theme follow through. It says smile, and then the journaling tag here, and it says hugs and kisses, and then I made some journaling lines. I like to make mine wonky just so they're a little different. And then the color from those hearts, I carried it through with my butterfly stamp. The next challenge was to make greeting cards for a little girl who was in the hospital fighting cancer. And so I went with the girl theme and made a green mini with using the baby girl stickers that I had on hand. Trying to see. And then this one here, you could put in the date, the time, the length, the baby. So this would be great for a brand new grandmother maybe, or an auntie, or a friend that wants information. Here's a journaling tag, and on the back it just says hugs and kisses. My daughter's over there taking pictures with her camera. She's 6.5. It's fun.
Hey.
And let's see. And so that's the little baby girl mini. Another challenge she had was to, I think, make cards for a nursing home. So this one here, even though it's not a nursing home, maybe an older gentleman, maybe a grandfather or an uncle might want an album with school kids' pictures or such to put in there. And these are great because older people don't have iPhones that they, you know, flip through and share pictures. So there's a journaling tag. The core of this, I used an old greeting card that I was recycling. And then I made, of course, my journaling. I covered it with paper and then put journaling. Now these stars here, these stars are from the Martha Stewart paint chip. I just punched them out because we were painting our house, so it wasn't like I just went and got a bunch of paint chips. Although people do that. This map paper I've had for years, maybe 2003, so yeah, about 100 years old. And again with the heart. My last and latest one I have, her challenge from 2 years ago was back to school theme, and this is perfect because it's going to be for my daughter's teacher. So it's again using a paper that I just showed you with a craft for an album. But I really like that hopscotch theme. And then it says first grade. Those are stamps, and then I just used a notepad and then just cut it. I had a star piece of scrap paper from a bunch of punches that I had done, and I'm leaving it pretty empty, except with it, you know, this. I might put in one journaling tag just so I can write a little something, or have my daughter write a little something to her teacher. And then I used, you know, the little Post-it note papers, and then stamped on it, and then glued it down. So that'll be for her teacher. I just wanted to share what I was getting off from YouTube from the rest of the crafters out there who have been so kind and generous and taking the time to film what they do and show how they do it and upload it, because I know that that's a lot of work. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.